speaking of Fatal Grip, here you go. Check this stuff out. Fatal Grip, one of your sponsors for the GTL. So there you go. There we go. Fatal Grips. GTL starting up here soon. Make sure you get your teams in line. If you haven't yet, get over there on that Discord link. Get your team registered.
The Fatal Grips are
Go ahead.
those grips that go on your controller, correct?
Correct. And they do grips, and they also do a whole bunch of accessories from I forgot the technical name, where they extend the length of your pods, of your
okay,
pods.
Cool.
They have those rubber grips.
And they have textures on them and different colors and stuff like that, right?
Right, exactly.
So they work well with the Elite controllers and replacing them.
Yes.
Like the Elite controllers type stuff. I'll look into that.
Yep, and then I'm going to be getting you. I'll be here soon. I'll be dropping this discount codes for people. If you throw in that discount code and tell them that WNF sent you with that discount code, we're going to hook you up with even cheaper prices through Fatal Grips. So lots of cool stuff going to be coming through that way. Also, if you're down with some WNF merch, the WNF store will be opening next Monday, where you'll be able to get your hats, T-shirts. We have some of Omega's art that is going to be up. That man, he does a lot of work for us, so we're going to sell some of his arts. And
amazing.
100% of the proceeds go right back to Omega because he deserves it. So WNF won't even it'd be at our store, but the money will be going straight into Omega's pocket. So catch some of the limited edition art that Omega's done. Dude, he made this 4005 Franken monster for Halloween 2016. He actually won from Wargaming with this one, so we'll do some big posts.
It's a KV2.
KV2, yes.
KV2, man.
KV2.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was. We're gonna have some of that art up there of Omegas. We're gonna have some of Beaver's art. We're gonna have dog tags. We're gonna have a lot of cool stuff. Some WNF, and of course you'll be able to buy it. So that means WNF's always been one of those. We're gonna give it away. So that means starting July 4th, I'm gonna do a special. That night I'm gonna give away some WNF gear. I'm gonna put on a special Independence Day extravaganza of tank giveaways and me just being an asshole. So, but it's gonna be one of those. No, it'll be good times here on WNF. Yet again, WNF has always and will and has been forever. Will support our vets, our troops, fallen, missing, doesn't matter. Every time WNF will be there. We did miss out on this year's Memorial Day service. Unfortunately, I was not. I had other things that I had to do that weekend. But I will do a makeup session for that coming up for the 4th of July. Because typically I try not to do much on 4th of July because they're going to be out there with families. So yet again, we're going to see what happens. All right, I'm going to see what happens.
Hells, I'd like to say, any profits made off of any of the art or stickers that are sold, I want to be donated to the Wounded Warriors and any of the veterans. And all I'll take is the cost it makes to send out and ship. But all proceeds and all profits will go to the Wounded Warriors and all the vets.
Well, there you go. There you go.
Another reason, if you needed more. That's awesome.
I enjoy my art. I don't need a profit from it as long as covers the shipping costs. Everything else goes to the people that truly need it.
Like we got some tanks starting to go up. Steel Dragons will be on the south side of the map. VORTX up north.
Nate Dexter, you want to move Lewis Angel?
A whole bunch of people getting in on that giveaway! Exclamation point WNF. Time's running short.
Right.
This one is for the Warlord. And then I'm going to reach into my grab bag.
Tank.
And I'm going to give away for the big giveaway
One more
tonight.
goodie?
Yep. So,
Mm.
let's see here. How about this? Let's just make it about America. Another T-32A Proto Tank 3-round autoloader.
Whoa.
That will be the next
Look
giveaway.
in Protos.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're giving
I
away
like it. I like it.
$130 worth of tanks given away tonight. Loving you guys. I want everybody to enjoy it.
Yeah, wow. Big night. I'm already digging VORTX. They are throwing some interesting tanks out there. We're already seeing a 4005 up there.
That thing's
Yeah.
accuracy now, man. That thing is just
Yeah.
it can put a round through a window. That's the scary thing.
Yeah. Let's see Ghost in his traditional LT out there, light tank, scouting it up. 2 more to go.
I want to see how Ghost does in that 100 LT.
Yeah. He makes one of those aggressive scouting runs down the middle of the map that we've seen a few other players, and there it is, Steel Dragons. I could have almost predicted it, bringing out the T-92.
Alrighty, guys. Steel Dragons roll out T-92 STL Ghost and the T-100 LT Dova 4202 Inigo. I think that Inigo, it would be Inigo Montoya
Indigo Montoya?
in the bat chat. Too Legit up in the IS-7. Turd up in the IS-7. Alpha and Eco Rider, both super conks. Over to you, Dis.
Yeah, over on the VORTX side, we got that 4005 by Golden, E50M by Terrell, Rope coming in with the IS-7, Kronvon by BDM, Double Machines by Recon Pro and Carlo, Superconk by Emotive Beast, and Sick bringing out the 5A Aero style.
STL Ghost, congratulations. You are the winner of that Warlord Panther. Get a hold of me there on the WNF Discord, and we'll get you your free tank.
No, he's have to get a hold of you after this game.
Right?
Yeah, we gotta go watch him scout first. Congrats, Ghost. So again, one of the things to watch out of Steel Dragons, and you've heard this before, you got to protect that T-92. So you got to
You're
get
very
that
correct,
into a safe
Paul.
location. And
Keep going, sir.
that scouting run by Ghost is critical because that extends the view range and holds the other tanks off of that T-92. And that's why it's important to run a tank with good vision to protect that arty.
Well, and then I'm wondering here if the 4005 is going to go up and over, save his butt for late game, and just or if
Look
he
at
was gonna try
VORTX.
Here comes Indigo's up in there too.
Very. Yep. VORTX is sending those double machines and the E50M, put pressure on that one line. Ghost did what he needed to do. He got down, he got all those spots, and got the intel that VORTX is sending the rest of their squad across the rail lines. That's good stuff. But again, you notice how Steel Dragons has to keep tanks back to protect that arty.
Right. And that's going to give a classic overmatch to VORTX once the battle on the 8-9 line starts. But Ghost still spotted up there.
As I say, don't be surprised if you see down where Steel Dragons has Ferguson and those two super conks that they don't play back a little deeper.
Right.
I would be surprised if they go past the E line. And VORTX is doing what I think they need to do, and that's pressure that cap side.
They're going low. They're electing to go low. Turd Ferguson going all the way up. He wants to get them spots using that IS-7 vision. Kronvon probably now in the sights of the arty because the machines are now backing off. So now you know that arty's going to be dialed in here at the B9. I would not be crowding up a whole bunch of stuff around each other with the T-92 and lurking in the back.
Nope.
Oh, they're all fired. So there we go. Let's see the T-92 round.
Oh, there it is.
There it
Boom.
is. And that's why you don't group up your people onto a corner when there's a T-92 in the background.
Nope. And notice that
I do have to say,
Eco
he
Rider,
did make a great shot placement on the Kronvon.
He did.
Yeah, it's
Out of
sweet.
all the tanks,
It lobbed
that was a
perfectly
very...
in.
Eco
I mean,
Rider and
frontal
Alpha
armor.
and the Super Conks or Steel Dragons are in a real nice hull down positions, backing up the IS-7. VORTX has now rotated those tanks that they had out on the one line, the machines and the E50M all together. So
They're giving it.
now they've given up any map control now.
Right. They needed to come up. I have the camera pointing there. Charlie 8 and Delta, like right in here in these hills, man, you need to have like a super conk or an IS-7 or something on the other side of this hill berm to keep them honest. Because, yet again, 2 Legit's going to march right up in there. This is going to be interesting.
They're definitely playing from defensive positions, but the problem for VORTX right now is that too many of their tanks are down low and grouped up. And that means guns out of the game. Right?
Right. Good question there, Floofy. How do you know which one's each? Unfortunately, now if we talked on Discord, all of our independent icons would be popping up, and I would get rid of the little icons down below, and you'd be able to see who all is talking. But we are using the Xbox party chat just for practicality, because Dexter cannot run Discord chat and also mod a room at the same time. Go back to the talking about this one, man. I just had to inform a guy.
No, that's a good question. Dova on Steel Dragons in his 4202 took almost an entire clip from one of the machines of VORTX. So he's now possibly a one-shot, depending on which tank hits him. So VORTX is doing a good job hanging on and holding off this backside push on the BC line.
And we're going to rotate here because they are putting on cap pressure now. Yet again, this is already...
And Indigo goes down. Good work with the machines by VORTX.
It's kind of risky.
I'm just
good
wondering when
spread
the
down
next
there.
T-92 shell going to come in.
I would get, if I was the
Me
4005, I would honestly try to figure a way out. Because the 4005 does
Yep,
not...
there it goes.
Boom.
Boom.
Yep, 4005 gone. You don't want that up there. That's like one of the last tanks you want up there. He would have been better if he would have
anywhere
rotated.
near that thing.
Yeah, he should have rotated. 4005 should have been out here on the right side of the E50M.
I literally just went over to look at the T-92. I see it shell go out, so I immediately turn my camera and see it 4005 go up in flames.
Yeah. So Ferguson for Steel Dragons and the IS-7 has dropped down low. So now they're putting pressure from above with Eco Rider and pressure from below, and you also have the
Too
T92,
legit
of
now.
course.
It's going through right where I was saying. You got to watch out. The IS-7 can bomb through. And here he comes.
Here comes the push.
Ram.
Boom.
Ow. 565 hit. Legit should have finishing shots right here. No, low roll.
So, and VORTX did the right thing. VORTX realized there was an overmatch, so they went and they took their overmatch. They need to play the mobility game right now.
Right.
Unfortunately, that Kronvong is in a bad spot.
Yep, he's going to be trying to put out the last little bit of the damage. Maybe Turd won't push too hard because there is a machine right there, but the Kronvon needs to get a little bit tighter against the hill. But the IS-7,
And
I mean,
you still have the T90. Yeah.
I mean,
This E50M's hunting Artie right now.
smart.
Recon Pro took a big shot. Oh, kind of needed to save some hit points there, but he's trying to keep his teammate alive. Now both of them
But
are
RD
one
is
shots.
what got him.
Oh, the Artie is what dropped him? I didn't see the shot
Yeah.
come in, but E50M's doing the right thing. You got to get that damage dealer out of there.
Right. I mean, if they get that out, there's still enough burst damage capability that, like, legit could go down relatively easy, but Turd is going to be the pain in the ass.
Oil, yeah. Oil's almost loaded. Oh, I think he fired and missed, so E50M should clean him up right now.
I didn't see if Coiled fired at the E50M or...
Yeah, he did. He fired.
Yeah,
into
he
the
did.
dirt.
Okay.
But
Or
meanwhile,
if you just went
Vortex
for
lost
a
another
different
tank.
guy.
And they're pushing the
Carlo
machine right
Rise
now.
on-
Carlo is in.
On the reload.
He's in trouble. He could be a one-shot, depending on how high those conks roll. Oh,
Ooh,
great
good
shot there from the 50M.
Machine trying desperately to get the hell out of Dodge. This is still minute 50
Behind
left
that
on the
rock.
clock.
Oh, good run.
And he is reloaded,
So
so
the
he can
machine from
rotate.
distance. Yeah, the machine from distance with the E50M armor can still be a problem, and they got one of those tanks down to a one-shot.
Oop. Oh, he only had 2 rounds. He reloaded 2 rounds. So another 24 more seconds out now.
Yeah, that 50M Burrell, he took a big shot.
Yeah, I don't think the machine actually was on reload when he was running away. There's no
he's
reason
just
he should only
saving
have 2
him.
rounds. Unfortunately, the machine is so unreliable at distance.
Yeah. And that pin frontally against tanks at distance is just a little
the-
underwhelming.
The thing I've learned about Steel Dragons, and they like their T92 on this map, for good reason, is because you might as well, if you have a T92, let the other team take the cap. Protect the T92, just spot up the cap, let the
Now-
other team jump on cap,
But now here's the
and
thing.
let the
said it
T92
all
do its
day.
work.
There's draws in GTL. Vortex is
There
running.
are.
He's trying to make the draw.
Okay.
19-second left. So this is a smart play. Machine's getting the hell out of Dodge. It's going to be a draw. No clear winner.
Because the cap is what, with one person, 3 minutes?
Yeah, pretty damn close.
Yeah, something. Yeah,
Uh-oh.
they can't cap.
There it is. We got the draw.
But yeah, it's a Steel
So,
Dragons
we
and
just
playing
replay that?
No, it's a draw. Swap sides. Move on.
Okay. Okay, just wanted to double check there.
Over on Vortex side of the world, 2 kills, 25-54 out of that machine. Carlo and his other machine, 35-47 in a kill. Not much else coming out of Vortex. They were trying to get on their feet. Over on the Steel Dragon side of the world, Inigo coming in with a 1200. Coiled, T92, 49-75, 822.
Wow.
They had to get rid
Just
of
give
him.
him
sooner.
5K. Come on, Hells.
Yeah, I'll give him the 5K. He hit the 5K. All right, then we got Eco Rider and his Super Con coming in there, 31, also at 1,000 assisted, and also blocking 1840. Double duty on that one. Coming over on Alpha, 2250, 479 with the assisted, blocking 1100. Third, we got to talk about this man. He blocked 2K. He did only do 1586, but he almost got 3K assisted in his IS-7. Thank
Pretty
you, T92.
Yeah.
And then
And for a tank,
T92,
for a tank that's blind, I mean that's pretty good. Yeah,
Right.
Go ahead.
that T92 did its work because it held that 4005 to 0 shots, 0 damage,
Right.
and obliterated it.
He did. And then 2 legit coming in there, 2K, 1500 assisted, 2380 blocked. You can't ask anything better out of IS-7 drivers. I mean, they did their
Nope.
jobs. All right, GG's, guys. Here we go. We're going to flip sides, and then we're going to do a tank giveaway. This one, nah, I'm going to make you wait. End of game 2. End of game 2. End of game 2, I will give away the Proto.
On it.
All right.
Ghost, remember, please hit me up. You were the winner of the Warlord. I gave you more time due to the simple fact that you were playing. So, Ghost.
All right.
There we go.
Well, and again, the T92 is a tough beast to deal with, especially when you can protect it. I do think VORTX's mistake was giving up that pressure on the backside when they rotated and grouped.
They did.
It really gave them no options after that. And I think by applying pressure on the west, I guess would be the southwest end of the map, at least they were throwing Steel Dragons kind of off their game a little bit.
Yeah, that splash radius of the T92 is just in a map like that.
At the
Yeah,
end of
it's
game
the-
2, we'll be giving away that tank, guys. So save those exclamation point WNFs. But that Proto will be coming soon, guys. I promise. Continue on, guys. I'm just doing side work.
No. We were just
And-
making sure that you.
And then if it comes down to armored tank, you switch to a AP round on that T92, and something sits still long enough, just lights out even for a IS-7.
All right,
Yeah,
so we
say
got
goodbye.
a question requested by Lafufi Sniper Ducko. What is your question? Floofy? I'm guessing so. I have no idea. I'm just gonna call you Sniper. Sniper Duck.
So what's the question?
I don't know. You didn't post it.
So 5As over IS-7 on this map. What are your thoughts there? Or even over a Super Conqueror disc?
The speed of the 5As and the Alpha is fantastic. At distance, though, it can be a little trolly. So unless you're going to get those 5As up into a location where you can make use of that speed in Alpha, the Super Conks are going to still be my pick. Even though they're slower, in a hold down DPM battle, I still say Super Conk.
Both teams are up and ready.
All right, we're going to go through this, and then Floofy, I will answer your question. Over on the VORTX side, Terrell coming in the E50M. Fruity Coast Rope. I think Fruit. Any which way, bad chat. BDM and the Kron Von Recon and Carlo both in the Machines. Emotive Beast and the Super Conk. Luis Angel, Sictros in the 5As. Did I go down the wrong team? I don't know. Did I go down the right team?
No, you did great. You always make me laugh with one of those names. Over on the Steel Dragon side, we got the LT coming out by Ghost again, the 4202 by Dova, Indigo, and Too Legit to Quit rocking the Bat Chats. IS-7 by Ferguson, Machine by Coiled, and 2 Super Conks, Alpha and Eco Rider.
All right, so here we go. He
So-
asked best tank 4 comp of each class. Okay. Light tank, T100 LT.
G4.
Hold on, stop. So, light tank, T100 LT. Dis, what do you think?
Absolutely, 100%.
Omega?
I would say yes, if not a possible Rue for just the camo and spotting.
Okay. And then Dexter.
Depending on what map. If it's an open map like this, 100 LT all the way. Because of speed.
And then if
And
it's,
its low profile makes it hard to hit.
so, yep, on flat maps, I have to completely agree.
City
flat maps,
map, you can peek a boom with the alpha, so.
right.
Or something it can peek a boom in the areas.
Right, and then the Rompons, if you have a super hilly map, Rompons works. Yet
Yeah.
again, so,
Something like Tundra.
right. And then let's,
Yeah.
as you
Ooh,
see
little
here,
matchup here, quick, going by Vortex and Steel Dragons. Look at this, and Steel Dragons actually has an overmatch. No, maybe not. No, the Bat Chat's coming
oh,
in
legit's
for
down.
Vortex.
Oh, legit's burning. Legit's dead.
Wow! Good focus fire there.
Coyle trying to get his clip off as fast as possible. Now he's trying to get the hell out of Dodge. They really have an overmatch. Push, 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 push. Here we go.
This is it.
Push on the
Vortex-
machine.
This is it.
Why did-
Vortex has to get that machine out.
E50M didn't go for Ram. He should have.
Internal
got it.
should have not stopped. But
Dova's
They
in
got
trouble. Dova's in trouble. He tried to turn, went into the rock. Indigo might make it out, but Dova should not.
Terrell's he's gonna run right into Terrell. Literally, Ram 397.
LT should have stopped and aimed.
Gnarl,
He
thank you
would
for
have
the
taken
join.
out one of the
Great.
machines.
Nova going down.
Job by Vortex jumping on that. And it was actually a pretty fair fight. It was 4v4.
Right.
Vortex just got the better of it.
STL's Ghost now taking hits in the rear. Someone got a nice shot on the move.
it was the machines and the autoloaders that gave Vortex the advantage in that 4v4.
Right.
That fast 1.2 second unload time of 4 shells made a huge difference on
It's
melting.
critical.
All right.
This is one of the things that I saw by Vortex last week is their ability to turn that aggression on and come at you like that makes them a very dangerous team.
And I like how that they also sent 4 tanks over to over to the cap, so no quick caps could happen on a retreat.
Mhm.
I mean, that's the advantage of having 8v8 rather than the
Here comes a
you know,
push.
7
Are they going to do it? They're acting
770.
like it.
They're
Alpha's
grouping
pushing.
like it. But no, but see, here's the key now. Vortex has their tanks spread where you can't get an overmatch right away. The Kronvon up top, the 2 5As, the Conqueror down low. Yeah, you can take out 1 or 2 of those tanks, but not quickly.
Yeah, each one's behind its own little hill or undulation, so there's no.
So they're definitely going for it. But again, these 5As now can rain shots down on that push down below on Emotive Beast. And here comes the cavalry across the field. .5A just eliminated
shots on a
Ghost
reload.
right there. Yep. So Kronvon survives. They should have taken out that Kronvon. And now they
Here
should
comes
rotate out
Carlos.
and just, yeah, full health tanks now should only be going in.
Yeah, Recon is sitting back. He has only 170 hit points, but he sat back not to eat any shots.
Right. They don't want to take no chances. Don't take any chances.
Yeah, down goes Alpha. Echo Rider is in trouble. He's a one-shot. this is what I loved about this Vortex team, is in that first match they came out a little tentative and got thumped on,
Too
and
many
this one
trees.
they just turned it up to 11 and went at it. I love it.
I couldn't get in there tight enough. It too many trees.
Yeah,
The one time
Yeah, I
when you
think-
want them to knock over the trees, Hells.
Right?
I think Steel Dragon was surprised by Vortex coming at him head on.
And look at the damage spread across the board for Vortex. Every single player did their job.
Okay, so after the damage loadout here, then we can finish Sniper's question.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Really fast here, so we'll make it quick. Turd Ferguson is IS-7 2480. Rest of Steel Dragon couldn't get much on. The pressure was on by Vortex. Everybody doing over a K. A lot of people meeting up to the 1500 mark. Carlo in the machine 3726, 18 11 10, going 3726, and then Terrell in his E50M 2168. Great job to both teams. All right, now back to the question for LaFloofy. This is mediums is kind of a hard classification due to the simple fact of they're map dependent.
Yeah, but I get. Wouldn't you say though, it's more of what is used most, what's the most common? You're right, because you could say that about probably any tank class, right?
Right. I mean, so
140 on here,
Eh.
430U here.
430
Hilly
you
map, you
betcha.
would want something with more gun depression. It's
Right. Yeah, if it's hilly, give me an Action
Same
X
thing
of
as light
4202. Mediums, I mean, typically bat chats are rotated all the time. The new 430U, it's kind of becoming second nature. In the medium class, you start having repetition, and then yet again once you go to heavies. Heavies, you have the cores, IS-7, E100, the Mouse is used. I mean, the Kronvan, the Machine, the Chieftain, the Super Conch. Yet again, each one has its own place on each team, so you can't really label a lot of the heavies because yet again, people that are in IS-7s that master in IS-7s aren't as good sometimes in a hold down tank. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. Depends on your team, depends on what map you're on, depends on who you're playing against. It's not easy to just funnel it down to one. In mediums, heavies, TDs, you can be a little bit more. 4005, 183, E4, of course. You don't typically see.
I mean, there's some things
E3.
we can say that probably should not be in
That's probably a better list.
competition.
Pretty much, yeah. But it's one of those things. All right, so that one is up. Here we go. Get everybody awake. Get everybody up and going. T32 proto time. This is it.
Who's going to get it?
Everybody's lighting up. But yeah, so because honestly, I mean, the 60 TP is now coming into certain places. A lot of people, it all depends. I mean, you can either run the meta, or you can try to stretch the meta. 60 TPs I've seen in huge success on Ghost Town. Huge success. But
Yeah, but I would still say that's one of the only, maybe one time on Insk, I really don't see them outside of city maps where, that's why I always go with IS-7. I can see an IS-7 playing on open maps, on city maps. You know, it's just such a versatile tank.
all right, here we go. Tank picks.
Well,
Vortex
let's run
coming
down
out.
tanks real quick.
Emotive Beast in the E4. Terrell E50M. Sick Eros in the IS-4. BDM in an IS-4, YMC coming in the IS-7, Recon Carlo, both of the machines, and Luis Angel in the 5A. Go ahead, Dis.
Yeah, and over on the Steel Dragon side, we got the Bat Chat by Coiled, 2 IS-7s, 2 Legit, and Ferguson. T-57 coming out by Ghost. There's that 60 TP we were talking about by Dova. The Kaufwagen 7, Echo Rider, and Super Conk by Alpha, and a 5A by Montoya. I think we were watching just the other night with match with KMD and Immortals, and both teams bringing out double E4s on Insk. Big alpha guns. Very interesting matchups.
Bringing up the Patton. Yes, the Patton in certain areas. The Patton is a beast. It could be.
Oh yeah, I love my Patton.
I've seen Pattons have huge
With its
success.
high pen heat and
Huge success on airfield. I've seen him used on airfield with really good success. So.
Yeah, I would still always say that regardless of what tank it is and how comp ready it is, it depends on how good the player is.
Yeah, you have to have a player that's good
You
enough
gotta
to
have
play
a player.
Yeah. You could have some of the best comp tanks in the world and have the best lineups and the best strats. But if
you're a potato in it, it doesn't matter.
Right, exactly. You got to. The caller has to know if that player is good in that tank or not, and that's what makes a good team.
Good. Yeah, good recon
So strats
spot
are made
there
around
by Coiled.
tanks. Is the basic.
My thing.
Strats are made around the tanks and the players.
I typically make strats around the player.
Yeah.
I mean,
VORTX has really split up their forces here. And this could be a problem for them if Steel Dragons catches it.
Yep, and they rotated. They're coming down.
I think they did.
Well, but on the
I think you're
flip
right.
side,
I think you're right, Dex.
Vortex is rolling back. They're going to catch him in crossfire. They're pushing too hard, too fast. They're going to have crossfire coming across C and B line because here comes the IS-4. Can they catch him out?
I just don't know. Yeah, this machine should go down. Barlow should not live.
Terrell's trying to keep his machine
He is.
alive. Small ram.
I mean, like, tanks that you hardly see in comp. Well, I hardly see in comp. The E50M here. But VORTX's been doing really good with that E50M, so...
Why don't you go talk to Big Slice? That homie can rock an E50M in comp any day of the week. Oh, no, he's stuck sideways. Got tracked
Right on
sideways.
I'm just using it as an example here, so...
No, but no.
I'm not
it's
saying it's
legit.
a bad tank at all. I just say I hardly see it.
No, and I'm telling you, if you want to run your E50M in comp, go talk to Dola, go talk to Big Slice.
Yeah. I think what you're seeing here out of Steel Dragons back in this match is you're just seeing them give VORTX a taste of what VORTX just gave them. A lot of aggression, a lot of focus fire, and they're just rolling through their lines right now.
This is why typically with the IS-4, I will come out on stream and say this: the IS-4 is typically a good pub tank. The reason I say that is because most people in pubs are not always running premium ammo.
Ooh.
The IS-4 cannot hold up to premium ammo. It can hold up against regular ammo, but against close range APCR, it's as you're seeing here, it's just dying.
Yeah. EDM is going to go down right here on the next shot. Yeah, there he goes. And they're just kind of moving from one group of tanks to the next. And that's where I was worried with VORTX being too spread out. You know, they had 3 tanks on the 0 line and then tanks spread all the way out to the 2 line on a very small map. But hard
Let's
to
see
get
how many
across
shots
that little.
this E4 is going to be able to put into the sides.
Now those two, that E4 and that IS-7 there are pretty much ineffective right now where they're at.
Correct.
If they would have gone back up the, say, 4-5 line rather than rotate around, They might have been a little more effective and been in the battle, but again,
Yeah.
from the casters and observers' perspective, things are a lot easier.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And that's the
You're-
thing. It's
Always is.
to be a computer chair quarterback. It doesn't take much to do that, but
No.
it's just one of those.
It seems like there was just some indecision because at one point they were sitting on the cap and trying to run some cap pressure. It looked like they tried to hold a rail line push up here top on the B line, and then they looked like they went for a rotation. So
at this moment,
that
in
that
time,
the
to
same-
me spells a little bit of panic when your strat starts falling apart early.
okay. The only thing
And
I
same
could
thing
see
goes-
is to fix to start remedying this type of scenario. If they would have made the corner and came around, the best place is like 6 line for an IS-7 because of the double track on both sides, and it can cut tight left or right on those tracks, and it's hold down. It only shows you might get a back engine deck a little bit, a chance, but an IS-7 is pretty hold down across that whole line. NS will use it. Immortals would use it like that. I mean, it's just nasty.
Question is,
But
can
there's-
they get back to get some
Right. And that's going to be the question. That they
very
just went down.
difficult route to get there?
Right. Because now YMCB is going to have to YOLO. And that's a full health conk. At this point in time, angle it, angle it, angle it. You might get one more. Nope. That's going to be a flush hit. Let the E4 come around. You didn't want to see a full health conker sitting there because an IS-7 and an E4.
Yep. E4 has to shoot the cap.
Yeah, I don't know why he's still staying so far back.
Oh,
He did get a good hit.
what a
but-
nice shot. Did good work right there.
Yeah, I guess actually
But
that
see,
is
now they're
pretty
doing
good
the right
positioning.
thing. Steel drags.
Yep.
Yeah, steel
If he
drags
goes
is doing the right
for-
thing.
Oh, just getting ammo racked.
Alpha. If he puts one in the back of Alpha, he could,
Oh,
or two legit. He could take legit out.
He low rolled on Alpha, leaves him with 130. Aryan Jesus getting the best. We're gonna have a 1-1, guys.
You want to check your Discord, Dis, and Hells, please?
Yeah.
I don't know. Are we going to see another E4 carry game?
Oh.
Oh.
Superconk just went
Oh.
over the tracks.
All right. So
Yeah, I was going to say I didn't know that was possible. That Super Conquer where he got. I thought the E4 was
think-
kind of safe right there, but
I think
I
if you
did
hit
not
them
know
at
you
an
can do
angle.
that.
All right, there we go.
Oh, that's
Readjust
definitely-
the scores. So it's 2-1 right now. Vortex getting the 1. Steel Dragon getting the 2. Whopping out maps here. Over on the Vortex side of the world. Moto Beast in the E4 throwing up 4K damage. 2 kills. Blocking 1610. Carlo coming in there with a 2142. Sikudros in the IS4 2499. Blocking 2390. The other IS4, sorry, did block 2K and did do 1721. YMCM 2736, 2580 blocked. So they were definitely blocking some damage over there, but over here on the Steel Dragon side of the world, Alpha coming out of his Super Conk 3811, 2 kills. 1340 blocked. Eco Rider in his Panzerkopf 7, 2 kills. 4768. Holy crow. Putting in some work, and you thought,
Yeah, right.
and we're not even done yet. He's not even high man. Doing his work 13 12 10 in that Panzer 7. 2 legit in his IS-7 coming in. 2 kills, 56 35, blocking 760 and doing 570 and assisted. So that gentleman there having a 6,200 combined game in his IS-7.
Yeah.
Going 16, 16, 13. Damn, dude.
Impressive.
Legit? That was too legit.
That was too legit for sure, man. So
Yeah,
this is what I. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, did you know that you can get over the tracks like that in the end? Where
No,
that Super
I hadn't.
Conqueror vaulted over that?
I had not seen that, so that was kind of a little new trick, I guess. We learned here on stream. If you weren't already aware of it,
I
one
have
of the
seen
things
it a
that
couple times, but I never really got to use it in pubs or anything because I don't get this map that often.
What were you saying,
so
Dis?
I was going to say, and again, we watched this last week, and we just watched it in 2 games ago. How Vortex responds after a loss. They tend to ramp up the aggression and not play as passive. So it's going to be interesting, and you can already see bringing out that Foch 155. I expect them to come at Steel Dragons here. A lot of intensity.
It's just the double IS4s, the reload and the slope, and how slow they are. You know, I would almost think a 60 TP or something else would be a little more effective because the alpha of a 60 TP. Because the reload on IS4 is just unfortunately painful.
Yeah.
So.
Yet again, get a hold of me there on Discord. I will get you those codes.
But
Vortex seems
Vortex
to like
is
those,
sticking with the IS4s.
Force. They've added in another. And where Steel Dragons is going, they're bringing the beef out.
Yeah, hit points, hit points, hit points.
Hit points, yeah.
All you gotta do is see a couple mouses and we'll be good to go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, ooh, the heat machine.
Yeah, heat machine. I mean, that's the one downside for Vortex right there is, that heat that likes to butter through those E100s. Maybe this the 5A.
Well,
Toss that out.
All
you
right.
want to go ahead and go down?
Steel Dragons really fast. IS7 coming out with 2 legit. Sorry, I'm taking care of codes. STL Ghost coming in the 57 heavy. Coiled in the Maus. Eco Rider in the Panzer 7. Inigo in the 100 along with Turd Ferguson, Dova, and Alpha, both in Super Conks.
Yeah, and on the Vortex side, we got the E4 rocking with Emotive Beast. YM bringing out that Foch. E50M once again with Terrell. 2 IS4s, Sick and BDM. Double Machines by Recon Pro and Carlo. And finally the 5A by Angel.
So I don't have the 155 yet, but do you think they're bringing the Alpha or the 6-shot 400?
I do play it in comps and in pubs, and I run the 6-shot on it just because that steady rate of fire, even if you miss one shot with the 3 shots, that 6-shot can be devastating, and you can clip out a tier 10 tank.
It does look like he's carrying the 120 on it.
And the reload's not bad. You're looking at a reload that's just right around 30 seconds, depending on what you're running with it. So you're back in the game pretty quick with that that reload. It's not a painful reload.
Because it's basically just the same gun that's on the 50B or the M454.
Yeah, I think in
The
terms
2
of
heavies.
alpha, yeah, you're not going to punch anything over 500, but
Yeah.
you're going to
The
put out
pen.
that 4, low 400s, 450 might be a high roll for that tank.
Yeah, I think it carries the same alpha. It's exactly the same round. But with that APCR on it, I know it can be devastating.
Yeah.
So they're gonna.
So
Where are they gonna park the Maus? Where's he gonna be bait? He's already bouncing shots already. Nice angle up the rear.
I
I
was
think
being
he'll just move
sarcastic.
up just a little bit more, and he'll spin around here.
Yep, it's time for him to start getting them. Yep. He flattened out there.
Oh,
so.
he just took some big shots right there.
Oh, the machines are just ripping him. He's still alive, but man, he is on life support. Now, Alpha is feeling the wrath of the E50Ms while the machines are on reload. STL Ghost coming back.
Here's
I
the
was
thing.
being sarcastic when I said bring a mouse with heavy metal, but you must have been listening to me.
Well, you asked for
So
it.
I kind of like the. I like the aggression by Vortex here, really pressuring Steel Dragons, and now it looks like they're going on a full rotation back to their team. So they did their work. Now they're going to link up and make sure that their team down in the south on the GH line doesn't get overrun.
Hey, Dis, quick question for you.
Yeah.
Instead of a mouse, your opinion, would a 705 be better on this map?
If you're just side scraping a corner and you want to move quickly and you want more alpha, yes. There is that weakness though when you're pulling out, and most good comp players at this level know it.
Yeah, they know when to pull out.
Yes.
Again, I think again. Ooh, what a nice shot!
Really, Hells, you can't be saying that on stream. Come on.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But
Yeah.
the advantage,
Kid,
the advantage
family
705
friendly
has,
show.
the advantage the 705 has is it's so low heat. It's gonna absorb so much heat where a mouse is gonna, you know, just get wrecked by all these heat rounds these machines are throwing at it like that.
Steel
And
Dragons
the thing is with the
getting
mouse,
rattled.
I would not put an average player in a mouse. You want to put someone who knows how to angle that armor and make the most out of that tank. Because what is a mouse? A mouse
Ariel's
is a
still in the
bullet
wrath.
sponge.
Yes, exactly. You want the person who can bounce as much as he can. Panzerkopf should be reloaded first.
Good.
Oh, Alpha
Yeah.
gets it. Nice cleanup.
Yeah,
the
that-
one
the
thing
gun
he
on the-
did, the one thing Terrell did with this move, and let's see if it pays off, is he pulled off a lot of Steel Dragon tanks, which is allowing Vortex to maybe get in here and clean up.
They put themselves in the famous kill box. I'm
Yeah.
not sure if Steel Dragon or Vortex can get out of this kill box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Legit taking making Ghost bounce his last round in that clip. Ghost now trying to run.
The thing I love about that
Mhm.
Panzer 7 is the gun on it is the Yake Tiger's gun. Fast firing,
Yeah.
accurate.
Now the thing about the big question here is to be answered. Where Alpha's going, this is the WCL fix. This is how you're going to break this. You mash everybody up and you push there, and it's whoever can do the rotate on the one line wins the game. Because then they start getting
and here-
cross-shotted.
And here it comes.
Just like
Boom.
that ammo racked. That
Yeah,
E5
Alpha.
or E4's got ammo racked.
Now he's spinning their heads and they're taking shots from behind. Hate to say it's a Vortex, but looks like the writing's on the
Good night.
wall.
Skirmish Gabo, how you doing? Thank you for following. Welcome to Wednesday Night Fights. Yet again, IS-4s, man.
They have too many weak points. You can't side scrape with them unless you reverse side scrape. The shoulders will get
Look at
just
that. The
buttered.
Ferguson just put it through the top of the roof.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then the
turret.
top of the roof. It has that same weakness that an IS-3 has. It's just
Yes.
if you're face hugging it, it goes right through the face, or you aim at the shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
Nice job. Damage on those two German super heavies that stayed alive.
Yeah. Ferguson with 5 kills also. Jeez.
All right, so we're going to be giving away a live tank again. Right after you do this damage here, Vortex side of the world, everybody throwing up some numbers, at least over a K. BDM Lawlette. 2694, 2580 blocked. 886. It does have some good high pen heat on that tank, though. Echo Rider and his Panzerkampf 734-86. 1,242 assisted. Alpha and his Super Kong 3987 with 1 kill. But winner chicken dinner on this one. 5 kills, 4,300 damage going out to Turd Ferguson in that E100. They really never pressured him. They pressured Ingo, but he really never got a whole lot of pressure. So he was able to farm. And if you let an E100 just farm, you're in trouble. That's 900 a shot.
Bad
almost.
news.
Yeah. It's going to be an expensive round for Turd because that's a lot of heat rounds. All right.
Well, unless
and
we
I think
slam the AP shell in here or there.
Right.
And I think one of the things that if you just look at this matchup, you know, and you go back and take a look at it, the real heavy lineup by Steel Dragons here just was no match for Vortex's lighter matchup. Having machines and E50Ms go in against that type of heavy metal is not going to win that.
And like I said, the long reload on the IS-4s is, I mean, it's what, the lowest DPM? Some of the heavies.
Yeah.
It's just, unfortunately, it's just one of those tanks that has not seen any love and just got power creeped by everything. I give anybody credit that loves running it or they run it in comp, but unfortunately it has too many glaring weaknesses where all the other tanks have weaknesses, but they don't have them all over the tank, like the roof, the shoulders, the lower plate, just the front of the tank with heat or APCRs. I mean, it's just, unfortunately, you know, it's like a 15B. It's the 15B of the Russian tanks.
Yeah, that's it.
Le Floofy
Good
Sniper
call right there.
Ducko, congratulations, you're the winner of a T32 Proto on WNF. Get a hold of me on Discord, and I will
Nice.
get you your tank. Big shout outs to everybody else. I've got thumbs up from across the board. The people's tanks did work. Cookie, congratulations going out to you. Ghost got it. He's taken care of. Maid got his, worked. Maid's got his tank, and so next up is Le Fufi. Congratulations. I'll hit you up here. And then I got some challenges and throwdowns. 12 Panzer would like to challenge Vortex at 10 p.m. next week. So we'll see what we can do up on that schedule. So, and we'll be getting that going. Damn.
Ooh.
There's some great matches tonight. Man, it was an action-packed evening.
Oh, from the beginning to the end, man.
Right? Couldn't be, man, we gave away 3 tanks. Man, $130 worth of tanks tonight. We gave away some props. We had some great conversations in chat. AMD wants to play Vortex next week. Vortex, it seems like...
This is a good... I mean, these guys are good. They're fun to watch, man.
Right?
Just fun to watch.
Hey, Hells and Dis.
Yeah.
Have you heard of this World of Tanks virtual reality tournament going on that Wargaming's putting on?
I have not yet.
No.
Virtual reality World of Tanks.
Oh, there is a thing. I'm going to post it up there. 47 Ronin has a 2v2 tournament that's going to be going on. I posted it in the WNF server. I posted it in there too. Go check that out. Pontiac Pat spreading the word. Guys over at 47 Ronin, there's a tournament for you. Let us know. Virtual tanks. Thank you for reminding me, Omega. Virtual, like, are we talking like Blitz? Like
VR. Like VR, World of Tanks VR. It's on their webpage. It's on Wargaming, wargaming.net's webpage.
Really?
You're basically wearing
Yeah,
VR.
it's
VR
a
goggles.
4 vs 4 VR.
Interesting.
And you can control the
Instagram.
tank with your hands in terms of driving it and firing and everything.
Oh wow.
That's a lot of man. That's a lot of work. I mean, I love my game, but damn,
You gotta get your workout.
right? You're
Yeah.
hey, well, after you get done shooting, remember to go into the back and load that shell. And then at the same time, then remember get up in the
It
commander's
would-
part. Holy shit!
It would kind of suck if you had to do it all. Or I'll
Oh
post
yeah.
the link
Or it'd be
there.
kind of fun to get a whole team in there. You know. Okay, who's gonna be the autoloader? Who's picking the autoloader tank?
Exactly.
Working at it for 40 seconds.
Wolf of New York, Xbox. Thank you so much for the raid. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for that raid. Oh man, it's been one hell of an evening. Thank you to everybody that's out.
It's another great night, action packed. You know, nobody's disappointed on any matches. That's what I love to see.
Oh yeah, I'm just wanting to make sure get everybody all squared away here really fast. Whoa, that looks crazy. That link that you just sent me, that's insane. Maybe we'll play that up
man,
on
check
stream
that
here
out later.
That's craziness. Yeah, get a chance, guys. Virtual World of Tanks VR. That's insane. It almost looks like the map. Almost looks like. Oh darn! It has the ravine down the center, and the two brawls go on the outside of the matches. I forgot. Any which way, well, it's,
El Haloof.
It looks more like that winter map.
Oh, okay.
Maybe like Derpenberg.
Oh, okay. Well, PC also has an interesting map that they've shown a couple of times, but it's almost looked like the Grand Canyon type map, multiple levels where where PC can do multiple bridges levels, like their Berlin, map compared to ours is unfortunately
right.
theirs is a little cooler to play on, but yeah.
Let me see if I can pull this up. Oh yeah, just
It's pretty cool, man. To be honest, it looks pretty good, man.
Yeah.
I'd have to get my son's VR goggles from him and give it a try.
Oh,
right.
I play that Beat Saber. You want to talk about? You want to get a workout on? My kids have that for the PlayStation 4.
Yeah, it looks pretty awesome.
All right, giving out the last code here. I want to say thank you for everybody coming in this evening, joining this wonderful stream. You guys have been a wonderful audience. Thank you so very much. I'm glad you guys came out and won some tanks.
I enjoy coming out and hanging out with great family members of WNF.
Oh yeah.
That
Absolutely.
even means you, Dexter.
Oh.
Remember, redeem at the World of Tank
Really?
console website.
How dare you?
And if you do copy and paste that code, remember to delete the space at the end. All right. I think that's it. I think.
It's been a great stream tonight.
Right, exactly. And just remember, we will be also doing some streaming the games of the week on Tuesday nights. So hopefully we can get that up and going. Watching the show. Sweet. Everybody's got their codes. Nice. God, everybody's. Who was the other team? I'm trying to get everything lined up because so much has been going on. Who was the other team that was trying to get a hold of VORTX? The challenge game?
Well, 12 Panzer was.
Well, it was 12
and-
pins. Who else was it? It was another team. Who did I say, Dis? AMD.
Or AMD, yeah. Can't forget them.
I'd really like to see another. There were a couple. I'm not saying it was a huge issue, but last night's battle, the match of the week between KMD and Immortals, was great. There were a couple leg issues. I'd like to see them come back together again. It's just the Kings, Immortals,
Right.
Panda.
Well, we'll get it again.
All
right, guys. So, Disc, any closing thoughts for tonight?
No, just once again, we are super blessed to have great teams coming out here and throwing together fantastic games. Easiest job in the world to talk about what we watch.
Right. Most definitely. Omega?
Sometimes it's a little hard to keep up with the information.
Yeah, it comes fast.
It's always fun to, Yeah, it's fun. It's a ton of fun being on this end and being able to watch. It helps my lack of gameplay by watching people at these levels and being able to watch a game that I love and that I'm already addicted to over the past 4 years. So why not spend more of my life bringing the joy to everybody else, whether you've played the game or not. Hopefully there's new people that come out there, or people get family members to join our addiction, because we might not all admit it, but we're all addicts of this game.
We are Omega.
And love it.
Dex, closing thoughts?
I'm never good at this part.
Just say bye, Dex.
Bye, Dex.
Perfect. All right, guys, we're gonna call it a night that way. We'll get you out of here with the new theme song. Enjoy this one. Big shout out to VIPN with Epic Cloud. We'll catch you all on the flip flop. Take her easy. Peace out, guys. This is Hell's Cat. Peace.